Hello YouTube audience. Today I'm working on trying to turn this tree into a bonsai. This is a Lawson Cypress. The variety name is Snow White. This is a very special tree for me. One of my best friends, Matthew, gave it to me when he visited me. I hope that I can turn this into a nice work, and hopefully Matthew, if you see it, you will be happy with it. So I get the tree out of the pot and take a look at the root base, and I dig in a little bit and see some surface root, pretty nice surface roots here, and the trunk is very thick, but it's split. The trunk split into three up here, like three different trunks. I think I'm going to make it into a twin trunk tree. So I'm going to get rid of one. So if you look at the root base, I think that the root base we start with probably looks the best. So I'm just going to use this as the front. Something like this, and use this one as one of the twin trunk, and this one as the other. So the back, the big branch on the back, I'm going to get rid of, and I'm going to start cleaning this tree so that we can see more of the trunk structure. Hello, Uo. Okay. First one, let's see. So there are these tiny branch here that we are not going to use, which we can immediately get rid of. I think all these we can create a lot of cuttings, so that we can start to see the trunk structure. Just going to clean it up a little bit more. Let's see. This is probably too low. I'm just going to clean this too. So now we can already start to see the trunk line. This is one of the trunk I'm going to use. I think this is the other. There is a big trunk on the back that would be too crowded if I leave it. So I'm just going to get rid of this gigantic chunk. But before that, let me try to clean this. I will clean up the lower branches first so that I can see the structure better. Maybe I would change my mind after seeing the structure, but these are definitely not useful. They are too low on the trunk. So I'm just going to clean a lot of these small branches out first so that I can see the structure better. Let's see. So now we can see the structure. Looks like this. Main trunk. So this side doesn't have as good a root base, at least from what I see, but I can dig deeper and see if I'm right or wrong. No, I don't think it has as much a root base, good root base as the other side, but I could be wrong. Okay, so if you look at it like this, the trunk line is pretty nice. It's pretty nice this way. And I'm just going to keep cleaning the bottom of the tree so that I can see the trunk line better before I make any radical decision to get rid of some of the major trunks. Let's see. I'm just going to keep rotating the tree and see where is the best line that I can find. I think still this root base is so spread and so nice. I think this would be a better front. So the back branch we probably should get rid of. But also we could think about making this a jin, because this is such a big and nice branch. It may be good to make it into a jin. I'm just going to keep cutting and see what are the possibilities. There are too many branches come out from here. And they are all parallel to each other. So I think I only need one. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of them. These 2 lower ones, I don't think I need them. Just going to clean it up. Okay. I think I'm going to make it like that. So I'm going to get the back out. And I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this branch out gradually. All these can be made into cuttings. I want to make this whole branch into a gin and see what happened there. Okay, let me try to do it. So I'm just going to cut halfway into the branch and cut halfway in and try to break this away. Then simply try to peel away the bark, and it will become a gin. I'm just going to a gin is just a piece of dead wood that a lot of times naturally occurred in conifers. It's going to make it make the tree look much older. this is my first jing. Okay, you can cut away all these. I think all these can be made into cuttings. Maybe these are too small, but a lot of them can. Now we just need to peel away the bark. Let's see what tool we have that can be used to peel away the bark. I may need something to peel this away, but for now it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And then I'm going to clean these two branches so that we can actually see the jing. Okay. 2 branches out, and also this branch out, so that this would be a complete piece of that wood. Clean this up. Bark is pretty tough, but we can do it. I'm just peeling away a lot of the bark. Okay, so I created my first jing. Let's see. Okay, now let's see. To make sure we don't hide the jing, I'm just going to cut away a lot of the leaves that are too small. Okay, this is too low. I'm just going to cut this away so that we do not confuse it as one of the twin trunk. This is also too low. I think I'm going to cut it away. This is coming right in front of me. Okay. So this start to look pretty nice. It's a piece of jing, that wood. And then we start to see the trunk. I'm just going to get up and continue to clean a lot of the trunk out. we have a lot of small branches. That's very good for later use. They're looking quite nice. So from here we start to get too dense, and I cannot see the trunk line anymore from here. So I'm going to get rid of some of them. I'm just going to turn around and see which branch we can get rid of. Oh, okay. This is much easier to see on this end. So a lot of the ones that get in front of me, we don't need these. I must be able to cut some of them off. Let's see. So that we can see the trunk structure. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very long branch, but I may be able to see the structure by just peeling away some of the smaller branch, I think. There's so much small branches. These small branches, it's not very useful right now, so I'm just going to clean them so that we can finally see the trunk. Leave some back branches. It's really a lot of branches, so I'm just going to get rid of some of them. Okay, now we can start to see the trunk structure. I think these branches are too low. Not very useful there. Now we can select these branches. So I'm just going to alternate. So you can see a lot of places there are 3 branches coming out. If I'm going to keep one side, the other side I would cut. So these are alternating, which is good. Let's see. So this, and then this. So I'm going to cut this one. Okay. And so when I cut this one, I'm going to cut this one on the other side. Okay, now we can come to the top and see what's happening here. Okay, again, 3 branches coming from one place. I just have to cut one of them. And now this come up from here. So I don't want this tree to get too tall. Let's see, how tall should this tree be given structure? So I want to cut this branch so that it doesn't go that tall, and use the side branch as the new leader. Okay. Now we can go to the front. This is the back. Just going to see. I'm going to keep the small branches, but going to get rid of the very dense branch, very thick branch, because these trees are small. A small branch would be better to keep the proportion of the tree. So I'm going to get rid of this big branch on the front. Then the tree would be much more in proportion. Okay. So we come back to the front. This is the front. And still, let's see. Too much branches here. So there are many branches in here on this node. So of course we cannot keep 3 branches coming out from one place. We'll get rid of this ingrowing branch. And these 2 branches are very close to each other. So I'm just going to get rid of this bigger branch to favor the small branch to make the trunk look much bigger. Some on the back, that's good. So these 2 branches are very close together. I'm just going to get rid of one of them. They are both very young branches. I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay. Still, some branches come from this side. I'm going to clean this one. Let's see. So now some small branches we can clean up. This may be too small for now. Okay, we get to the almost the apex of the tree. I still think it's very crowded, so I'm going to get rid of this one that's pointing to me. That's also hiding the trunk. Okay. Also, I'm going to get rid of this one. So So this will be the new leader. We can wire some of these branches. Just going to get to the very top and see what's happening there. Okay. Oh, I think this is the thicker trunk is pretty much clean. Now I just need to clean some of this trunk. I think this one is too long. I'm just going to clean it. Wait. I'm not going to clean it entirely. I'm just going to shorten it. Maybe to here. No, I'm just going to clean the whole thing. Okay. Now, this side, I just need to thin it a little bit. Still too much foliage. I'm just going to get rid of some of them. Just don't make it get too dense. Okay, let's look at the other side. I'm simply going to create some space between the branches. So 3 branches. So here, 3 branches come out of one place. Just going to get rid of one of them. And now, this is the twin trunk after I clean it. Now I'm going to stop the video and wire the tree, and we will come back for the final styling of the tree. See you in the next video.